Bye-bye, Bob. It's time to play God.
Hey man, what's happening? What's the word? You feel me? You dig? Shit, it's your boy Kim on the mirror. We back with some more reacts. You know what I mean? And we live with it. So go ahead and say what's up, chat. Say what's up to YouTube. YouTube, say what's up to chat. Say what's up to Twitch. You feel me? We watching Sentry versus Superboy-Prime. Let me make sure I ain't even post this, because I thought about... Did I not react to this shit ever? Yeah, I guess not. Shit. I don't know. But shit, I guess we're gonna react to it now. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, join society, comment down below what you guys like to see, and shit. Let's know you right into this motherfucker. Hey Nick, hey, future Kim, when you're editing this, insert the Venom 18 inches Spider-Man. Buddy is fighting for his life. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be scared too. Like, the fuck is this? Yo. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout out. First, I want to say shout out because, like, look, I got 117 views back. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right back into that.
Fight! Sentry versus Superboy-Prime.
These two dark supermen prove that sometimes absolute power corrupts absolutely.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
One superhero stands alone at the peak of Marvel Comics. He's a brilliant scientist and friend to all, the Golden Guardian of Good, the Sentry.
Which makes it all the more mysterious when all of humanity forgot about him, as though he never existed in the first place.
What if the reason we forgot Sentry is that he wanted to be forgotten?
To save us from him.
Save us from himself. So this nigga is this Marvel's version of Homelander. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I watched the fucking I don't know what's that movie called with the new Avengers. They call them the B-list Avengers. Either way, he was caught up in that. Very mental but cold.
Himself.
As the story goes, Robbie Reynolds was just your average, ordinary high school teen until the day he accidentally drank this super soldier serum.
At that moment, Robbie was imbued with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, becoming one of the strongest.
Choking on water, Chad. My goodness. Does this say he once drank a lake filled with LSD? Not gonna lie, Sentry, you're wild, my boy. Hey, give me a minute, guys. I'm seeing some things. Let me... Alright, guys.
Superheroes in existence.
That's gonna be one hell of a bowel movement. And what better way to use his new powers than to become a Sentry to all mankind?
In a never-ending crusade against his devious arch-nemesis, the Void.
He's got all your classic, I can't believe he's not.
Is the Void not him? Is the Void, not him?
Not Kryptonian superpowers like super strength, speed, durability, and flight.
He can spot you from miles away, or even hear a butterfly
EVE Online is a vast universe.
sneeze from across the planet.
Do butterflies sneeze?
No!
Well, Sentry's cells absorb and process the sun's rays, and if he wants to, he can fire that solar energy right back at you in a powerful laser.
Just another Superman. He's just without the. I don't know if he has parents. He might have dead parents too. Cause I'm about to say he's just without the dead parents and the dead civilization and dead planet, but you know. Now I'm trying to be like that Superman.
Or bend light away to turn invisible, or use it to make force fields.
Really, the Sentry can draw power from anywhere and everywhere. When he was forcibly shrunk down to subatomic size, he started pulling energy from the microverse instead. And despite being microscopic, his punches were strong enough to destroy planets, even while holding back.
Sentry can teleport, communicate telepathically, and even read and mess with minds.
He's also a genius with a super brain comparable to Tony Stark and Reed Richards. He's even built his own watchtower with an advanced AI that is constantly monitoring the planet for threats.
Jesus Christ, he's like the...
So he's like Batman if this nigga got powers. I'm not even like, cause I'm not, no, wait. Superman said that he had a genius level intellect though. Like it was stated that this nigga Superman went into a library to read all the books to like find a cure or like to learn how to like do some type of surgery for somebody. Like apparently Superman like that. Like he'll read everything just so he knows exactly how to do something.
Avengers all in one! Why do there even need to be any other superheroes?
Indeed, the Sentry is more than strong enough to take on Marvel's heaviest hitters, like his famous battle with the Green Scar Hulk. Where Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange failed, the Sentry was the only one who stood against the Hulk's full power.
He's also battled Thor, who collapsed an infinite number of timelines into one by clashing with another Thor.
The Sentry is incredibly fast, too. He can bend space and speed blitz Ares, who can move within Planck time, the smallest unit of time possible in our universe.
He's stated to be as fast as the Heralds of Galactus, like the Silver Surfer, who once outraced the multiverse blow.
Who's stronger? Ares or Thor in this universe? Hold on. Who is stronger? Ares or Thor in Marvel? Thor is stronger than Ares in Marvel Comics. While Ares is a powerful Olympian god of war with immense physical might, why is it 5.7? Thor possesses vastly superior raw power, durability, and cosmic energy channeling. Oh, Thor regularly lives. Okay. Ares got ripped apart by the Sentry? Damn, they be doing Ares bad in Marvel. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what they say mythological wise.
Up. This surfer flew so fast he went back in time. So you'd think Sentry would be able to handle some punk in a trench coat.
But it wasn't so simple. The Void was everywhere that the Sentry wasn't.
If Sentry saved people from a burning building, Void would crash an airplane. If Sentry healed a person's broken back, Void would give someone else cancer. What an asshole!
For every
the
good
fuck?
act the Sentry performs, the Void commits an evil one. Because the truth was, the Sentry and the Void were one and the same.
Thank
Plot twist. Turns out Sentry's whole origin story was a lie. Robbie Reynolds wasn't a 60s high schooler beating up bullies like some Jack Kirby comic.
In reality, Bob Reynolds was a schizophrenic meth addict who drank the Sentry serum just to get high. And the Void was, in reality, a malevolent godlike entity bonded to Bob that was the literal angel of death.
Yes, from the Bible, with Moses and the Pharaoh and the dead firstborns. That's him.
The Void is the angel of death. From the Bible. Hold on. Angel of death. In the Bible. That's interesting.
Apparently.
And this being manifests as the dark side of Bob's shattered psyche, a villainous alter ego with all of his power. Too much power for any one man to handle. The only way to destroy the Void was to also destroy the Sentry.
So Bob
Kill him.
did something crazy.
Kill
With
himself.
help from Reed's tech, he used his own psychic powers to erase himself from everyone's past, present, and future, including his own.
Warping the perception of reality of every single person on the planet. They would no longer remember him or even recognize anything remotely related to him. A picture of the Sentry would still technically exist, but in your mind's eye, including Bob's, it isn't there.
Great. Everyone knows repressing your problems always makes them better.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne.
But Bob's memories eventually clawed their way back, in part thanks to Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, and his desire to somehow control the Void.
It's always fucking Osborn. Like, when does this white nigga with waves stop scheming? It's always a fucking Osborn. Man.
So Norman had the Thunderbolts murder Bob's wife Lindy in order to release the Angel of Death.
Yeah, try controlling the kind of guy who can throw hands with Molecule Man, who somehow is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel. At his peak, he's got almost complete control over the multiverse. So yeah, good luck with that one, Norm.
Molecule Man was another mentally unstable god whose power fluctuates based on their self-confidence. In a way, a sort of kindred spirit to Bob.
It was then that Bob discovered the true source of his own powers, his own control over molecules. Yeah, you can do that too.
The Sentry can create and destroy matter on a whim, able to rip you apart at the molecular level, or conjure an entire new reality from scratch, all with just a wave of his hand, like Dr. Manhattan.
He can also regenerate his body from any kind of damage, like being burnt to a skeleton or getting Dr. Manhattan himself.
As long as one single solitary atom remains, the Sentry is unkillable.
And Void's got all of this and more, except he doesn't hold back. He can shapeshift, create hurricanes, trap you in darkness, possess
Infinity tendrils, darkness manipulation, weather manipulation, soul manipulation, pyrokinesis, shapeshifting, dimensional travel. Did I really just butcher all that? Dimensional travel, possession. This nigga is on steroids. Someone tell the Void, yo, bro, it's alright, man. You don't have to do all this.
your body and devour your soul.
With his infinitendrils, the Void takes control of a victim's mind and tortures them with the memories of past traumas and nightmares.
He killed Loki. He wrecked Asgard. The Avengers,
He wrecked Asgard. And Odin ain't spin the block? Hey, yo, where the fuck was Jormungandr at? Sir? That's your job.
Fantastic Four, the Inhumans, and the X-Men teaming up all at once could barely handle him. Void is one of the biggest bads in Marvel. Great fucking job, Norm. I'm something of a moron myself.
The only way forward, the only way for Bob to save everyone, including himself, was to do something he never imagined. Let the Void in.
By refusing to repress his darker half anymore, Sentry and Void merged and became stronger than the sum of their parts.
One being, now free to finally live his life without the crushing weight of self-hatred and fear.
Maybe, but this is the Void we're talking about. What if Bob just has a new puppet master who's only letting him think he's in control?
As long as the Void exists, it's just another revolution in that same endless cycle. It remains to be seen whether even death itself can break that wheel.
He'll be back. Sentry is gone, but not forgotten. He'll never be forgotten again.
What's up with... Hey, yo, hey, someone go get
Do
this
you
nigga
believe
therapist.
a man can fly?
Yeah, Wiz, within the pages of DC Comics, everyone in their irradiated six-dimensional gorilla mother can do it.
Well, what about in the real world? Not Earth 1 or Earth 2, but our own Earth. Earth Prime.
The Earth of you, me, and Clark Kent. A totally normal boy from New England who just happened to share a name with that comic book character.
Mere coincidence. That is, until the day Clark took a leap of faith and believed he could fly.
And he did! Surprise, surprise, Clark was actually from the planet Krypton, which apparently exists in
I
our
don't know why
universe
they're
now.
retelling Superman's
Anyway,
story.
the real Superman, the one from all those comics he loved, showed up just in time to give him the skinny on being Superboy. Wait, he could have chosen me! I believe I can fly!
Hey, don't jump off the... Clark had all your classic Kryptonian powers. Flight, heat vision, microscopic and telescopic sight, Arctic breath. It was the dream that every little boy had finally come true.
Ow. Just in time for his universe, our universe, to be annihilated literally 1 month later in DC Comics Armageddon. The Crisis on Infinite Earths. Wiz, we're canonically dead since 1986 apparently.
With everyone he
I would just like to say Crisis on Infinite Earths was handled amazingly by CW. Like, y'all don't even understand how great CW had handled that shit. I fucking love that. I ain't gonna lie. Now, they didn't have Superboy in it, but I fucking love Crisis on Infinite Earths. In the movie. The movie was real good, too.
knew and
Y'all
loved
gotta watch that
gone,
too.
Clark took shelter in a pocket dimension with other cosmic refugees. Now an anachronism in DC's new, rebooted, post-crisis continuity, Clark was forced to watch as the comics landscape changed before his eyes. As stories became darker and morally complex, as heroes failed to be the paragons of good he saw them as in his childhood.
As someone else got to be Superboy.
Some people can't stand change, can't stand to see a world that doesn't look the way it did when they were a child. The day needed to be saved by Superboy, the real Superboy, Superboy-Prime.
So he did what any Superboy would do. Punch really hard! He punched his way out of the dimension so hard, the shockwaves rippled through the universe and retconned DC Comics. Superboy was back, and he was gonna fix comic books forever! Hell yeah!
No matter how many fake heroes got in his way.
Oh shit! Super Chud Prime isn't just your ordinary Kryptonian. Oh no, he's pre-Christ.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your exact address in just seconds. Imagine pulling up your neighborhood, spotting your roof, your street, even the landmarks around you, all in real time from an aerial view. It's like having your own
As in, from before the Crisis on Infinite Earths, a time when comics were a bit more comical.
When Superman could sneeze solar systems apart or tow a galaxy of planets behind him like it was nothing.
Or clash
Okay,
with
wait a
another
minute.
Kryptonian.
So they're saying that this stuff that he can do, this Superman now can't do because he's not as like cartoonish or like comical as the other Superman or like this Superboy. So this Superboy technically has them Bugs Bunny powers. I forgot what they call. Man, fuck.
So hard, they
Man, this water really went down the wrong pipe. Toonverse. It's Toonverse.
Generated enough power to restore an infinite number of timelines.
Get ready to hear that word a lot. My favorite is the time Superman flew so fast he broke the light barrier, the time barrier, and even the bonds of infinity. I wonder if these writers ever imagined this bullshit would feed nerd arguments for the next half century. Not that I'm complaining. That's how I get paid.
Prime would know he is a self-described power scaler's dream.
Huh. You think he's heard about us?
We can only hope not. As a Kryptonian with an ultra-dense molecular structure, he should also share many of the same resistances, like being transmuted to stone, having his atomic bonds weakened, or getting his energy drained. Kryptonians like Superman can withstand more esoteric attacks too. They can actively resist mental attacks by outthinking them, and their souls can resist being destroyed.
All thanks to Earth's good old yellow sun fueling his cells. And unlike that post-crisis super fraud who gets weaker without sunlight, Prime's got it covered.
With a suit of armor made from the corpse of the Anti-Monitor, which constantly feeds him solar energy. Literally wearing the pelt of the monster who destroyed his universe, just to be better and stronger than Superman.
Because that's what he thinks he is. Superman with better feats in scaling. Superman, but real.
Superman, if he was a fucking idiot. Okay, sure, he has the same hyper-efficient brain that all Kryptonians have, but when it came to being a superhero, he was a violent, immature moron.
Exactly what you'd expect from a kid who never grew up and never learned to hold back. Instead of
Did he really fuck up Crypto?
saving Earth's heroes, he started massacring them. And let's be real, there's a part of him that knows that editorial will just bring them all back eventually.
He's battled the Doom Patrol, Justice Society, Teen Titans, and 3 Flashes at once. He effortlessly murdered an alternate universe Justice League, and even killed his rival, Connor Kent, the new Superboy. Even as other Kryptonians grew in power to become comparable to their pre-crisis iterations, Prime still held an advantage because he never held back.
Like the time he tore apart the Monarch's armor, accidentally unleashing the Big Bang in his face, destroying the universe, and he was fine.
Or the time a Guardian of the Universe blew himself up in an attempt to stop Prime, blasting him into the multiverse atom by atom, and that only made Prime stronger.
Or the time he fought a potential future version of himself who became a god of time, and instead of teaming up, Prime stupidly attacked him and accidentally retconned themselves both out of existence.
Which sent him home, back to his original universe, our universe.
Really?
Except now everyone he knew, his parents, his girlfriend Lori, had been reading his comics. They knew what he had become, and they were terrified.
Once again, forced to watch as his heroes progressed without him, he pored over comic after comic, learning everything about DC.
And a little bit of Marvel.
Only to discover his worst possible nightmare.
Not only would he never get to be Superman, he wasn't even a super villain that people liked. Turns out, power levels aren't everything.
So, naturally, he flew to DC headquarters and attacked the people writing his own comic.
Like some infinitely recursive meta hell.
Prime had become a whiny, petulant, reactionary fanboy. Wiz, you think he's the guy posting on our Reddit?
And at the peak of his violent temper tantrum, he murdered the Golden Age Superman, the original Superman. Action Comics #1, the first superhero.
Instead of restoring DC's glorious past.
He murdered the first Superman? I didn't know all this. I didn't know this is everything that he did. I didn't know that he died. I knew he went back to his Prime universe. I just didn't know that they had his comics to read. So technically all his family and friends knew he had these powers and knew that he was like not a good person. And they didn't want anything to do with him. Damn, that's fucked. Imagine you was some super being and there was some stories left off about how he wasn't cool. And so all them niggas hated you. And he got so mad. Didn't take it out on himself. He took it out on the first Superman. Just because he came to come stop him.
I posting on our Reddit?
And at the peak of his violent temper tantrum, he murdered the Golden Age Superman, the original Superman. Action Comics #1, the first
Lois died because of them. What'd he say?
Age Superman, the original
My Earth died because of them.
Superman. Action Comics #1, the first superhero.
Instead of restoring DC's glorious past, Prime beat it to death. He needed to change.
And that opportunity came when this alternate universe Jokerized Batman who laughs threatened to destroy all of reality.
Prime was drafted to help save the day, and it turned out he was the only Superboy who could.
Remember that time Prime punched reality so hard he retconned DC Comics?
Yeah.
Turns out that was no coincidence. Due to his repeated excursions across the multiverse, Prime became a space-time anomaly, and he slowly learned how to manipulate reality itself with his fists.
I guess you could call it his retcon punch!
At first, its effects were random, like bringing Jason Todd back to life or restoring Beast Boy's memories. But he started to use it to rewrite continuity to fix the evil universes of the Batman Who Laughs.
Giving them and all the characters inside of them happy endings. In a weird way, that's what Superman has always done, right? Punch the bad guy so hard he saves the day.
Prime can punch hard enough to enter the time stream, seemingly exit the comic medium entirely, and even defeat the nigh omnipotent Darkest Knight.
Who was powerful enough to beat Perpetua, the goddess who created all of DC Comics, the whole shebang. And Prime hit the Darkest Knight so hard, he erased his entire evil multiverse.
A feat that no one actually saw happen. Prime's first true act of heroism was one that he did selflessly. And it was the first step toward becoming a true hero.
The kind of hero that Superman always secretly knew he could be. A hero who could someday get his own issue #1. A hero like, well, Superman.
Maybe one day Prime will truly believe in himself, just like he once believed he could fly. All right, the battle's about to begin, but first, Hitch calls are back. Hey,
Superboy gonna kill him. I have a biggest feeling Superboy gonna get in his ass. Bro, how long have I been streaming? Hold on, chat. I'm over here at work. I'm over doing some. I'm gonna cut this out. All right, let's go.
I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz.
And I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick. And we're reopening matchup pitches on the Death Battle store.
This is a way to meet with Chad and I, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch your favorite matchup to us via video call.
Yeah, a lot of episodes that are being made right now are because they were pitched. But to give each pitch the time it needs, there's a limited number available. So go pick them up right now before they're gone on deathbattle.gg.
That's our website. It's kind of like our own private Patreon with a bunch of extra stuff in every episode of Death Battle ever made.
And if you're a website member, you get first dibs. It'll first be available to Chronicler tier, then Archivist, and so on.
Every purchase directly supports the show. Oh, and members also get a big store discount.
All right, let's get to this battle. But don't forget to grab your pitch on deathbattle.gg.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
This city won't last much longer.
I've been saying.
Quit while you're behind, kid.
Mess up a superhero crossover? No way, dork. Onomatopoeia coming right up!
I forgot this nigga had telekinesis.
You're dealing with someone who has the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns!
Big mistake, dipwad. It's prime time.
It's what?
Are you kidding me? Another Dark Superman fraud? Boring! It's cool when I do it.
Please, stop hitting me.
He'll kill you.
I'll kill you! To death!
Prime wasn't holding back, nigga. Hold on, let me go back. This nigga was begging. Look at this. This nigga was begging.
Please, stop hitting me.
He'll kill you.
I'll kill you! To death!
Bye-bye, Bob. It's time to play God.
You weren't joking! Definitely a crisis-level threat. Luckily, so am I.
Run all you want! If Bob couldn't escape me.
What hope do you have, boy? Afraid of the Dark Clark? What kind of a hero are you? Remind me again, whatever happened to Lori? It's over, Clark. There is no happy ending. Not for you.
Hey, yo, shout out to the animation. Hey, yo, who is doing this shit? These niggas is switching from anime to this. Hey, yo, I'm fucking with this.
Not for me. Not for anyone else. In the void.
Haven't you ever read a comic book, you big freaking nerd? There's always a happy ending.
Bob? You kept talking about the Sentry. Bad dream?
No idea, Lindy. Best sleep I've had in years.
Crisis averted.
I knew this was gonna win. Like, bro, you're beating your own editors out of existence. You beat your first iteration.
I don't think I've ever seen someone beaten to death so wholesomely before.
Let's break this down into 3 chapters: their strength, intelligence, and powers.
As with any flying brick fight, the first question you gotta answer is, Who's stronger?
Prime and Sentry are naturally two of the heaviest hitters in DC and Marvel, more than capable of matching and surpassing Herald-level opponents like Superman and Thor.
Who are both strong enough to create and destroy an infinite number of timelines with their clashes. Just absolute wacky bullshit like that.
So in order to pick a winner, we have to take a close look at the strongest beings they've fought. Molecule Man and the Darkest Knight.
Sentry beat the crap out of Molecule Man, but remember, Eminem's power can fluctuate a lot, and when he fought Sentry, he wasn't at his full power, so we can only scale this so far.
But Prime overpowered the Darkest Knight after the Mad Bat had absorbed the powers of both Perpetua and, what do you know, Dr. Manhattan, both of which alone could threaten all of DC Comics.
And unlike with Molecule Man, there's nothing to suggest the Darkest Knight was holding back. In a straight brawl, Prime takes the edge in strength. But muscles aren't everything. Maybe Sentry could figure out a way around Prime's brawn with his intelligence.
While Prime does possess a super advanced Kryptonian brain, he clearly does not use it to its full extent.
Exactly.
It's less that he's dumb and more that he's a teenager and has a habit of crashing out.
The Sentry, on the other hand, has been compared to Tony Stark and Reed Richards, some of the most intelligent people in all of Marvel Comics.
Sure, he mentally struggles with the whole Void thing, which sucks for him, but losing control to the Void only makes him more dangerous.
And as the Merge Sentry, he's operating at his peak, fully in control of his powers. In a test of wits and wills, the Sentry was the more intelligent.
But the main question in this matchup had to do with their batshit insane powers.
With the Sentry's ability to reshape molecular matter and warp perception of reality to such an incredible degree, his powers seem much more versatile than Prime's. Prime may be stronger, but heat vision, frost breath, and Kryptonian punches aren't going to do much in the long run against someone who can regenerate from a single atom.
But pre-crisis Kryptonians have actually resisted having their molecules torn apart before, and Prime should be no different, so it's not like Sentry was ever going to just Doc Manhattan him away.
Prime could still be worn down. Kryptonians have incredible stamina, but we know that sustained damage will eventually knock them out or kill them.
Unless Prime could find a way around Sentry's insane regeneration, he was toast.
Luckily for Prime, his ability to retcon away your history and mess with your whole timeline was actually something Sentry had no specific resistance to.
Not only that,
that's exactly my whole reasoning for even saying Superboy, because I'm like, the way that he was retconning shit just with his fists alone, I don't see Sentry pulling that shit off. Alright, let's do this.
It was something he's been affected by in the past.
Like the time the Scarlet Witch rewrote all of reality during House of M. Bob's continuity was rewritten like everyone else's.
Or the time Absorbing Man had the powers of a cosmic cube and warped Sentry's personal reality. Shit, Moonstone literally describes it as a reality punch.
Now, Sentry's psionic power could theoretically retcon himself from Prime's perception of reality. However, this feat required assistance from Reed Richards, and it's unlikely he could pull it off mid-fight.
Pre-crisis Kryptonians also resist a lot of mind manipulation anyway, so good luck trying.
Now, Prime hasn't always had the most perfect control over his retcon punch, so he might need more than one blow to finish the job.
But Prime was more than capable of powering through Void's scariest abilities.
Like having his soul eaten, or being cut off from sunlight. I guess that edgelord solar armor came in handy after all.
In short, Prime could resist everything Sentry could throw at him, but Sentry couldn't do the same. Prime takes the final edge in powers.
With no way to easily put him down, Prime would eventually muscle his way through and retcon the Void away for good.
Sorry, Bob. Defeat was unavoidable.
The winner is Superboy-Prime.
Oh, hey, my pizza's here.
The winner is Superboy-Prime. Letter to the editors? Oh yeah, I win. That's right. You hack frauds really tried to lowball me, but I checked the clock and it's prime time, baby. Now, personally, that intelligence section was such a gimme. I don't crash out. I'm a tragic hero grappling with real, intense emotion. I can be smart anytime I want. But anyway, don't subscribe, don't join as a member, don't watch Death Battle, read my comics. Prime out.
Next time on Death Battle.
The Avatar? Who is that? Traveler. I never really played Genshin Impact. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a game. Right, I'm pretty sure that's a game. Let me see what's going on with my stream right now. Okay, I'm lagging. It's alright. You know what? I need to get off my phone. Let me quit. Let me chill. See, this is why I need to start going live at the time that I need to go live at. Like really like 6 or something, bro. But alright, chat, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, join society. Shit, comment down below what else you guys like to see. And follow me for more. You know, I'm really trying to go harder on this YouTube space and shit. Not try to like burn myself out, but like really put in some work. You know what I mean? Like really get into this shit. Like I said, I was serious. I've been doing this for a little minute, been really lollygagging. Let me quit lollygagging because I feel like I can really make this shit within like this year. I'm finna buy some shit, really finna go up on this content, and I would love for y'all to join me on this journey. You feel me? But alright, y'all, deuces. You feel me? You dig? We out.